I'm not sitting in my regular studio, but I wanted to take a second, make a video on this. Keith Adams Jr., the running back from Clemson, been at Clemson for a while. His dad was one of the best linebackers to play at Clemson. He has hit the transfer portal, and I am not shocked about this. So now, if I've had a few of you pick at me and say, listen, man, you almost go crazy over this guy, kind of like you go crazy over, or Dabo goes crazy over Cole Turner. And so you can go ahead and make your jokes. That's totally fine and everything. But Keith Adams Jr. hitting the transfer portal, it bothers me. Here's why. I believe he was patient. I believe that he believed in Clemson. And it just really bothers me because was he Travis Etienne? No, he was not Travis Etienne. He was not one of the best running backs in the country. But Keith Adams Jr. is a bowling ball. And this guy leaves Clemson averaging almost 5 yards per carry. We saw him when he did come in this year. We actually saw him produce the few times they put him in. Last year, we really started to see him kind of, I don't want to say fall down the depth chart, but two years ago when we had Shipley and Maffa, we actually saw Keith Adams Jr. seemingly a little more. And the interesting thing about it is you have those two premier backs, two different types of running, and then you would bring in Keith Adams Jr., and he actually did quite well. And so I really felt like that we would see him a little more over these past few seasons, and for some reason we didn't. A lot of people's been asking the question, can you tell me what happened? What did he do? What did he not do? Is there something going on in the background? Is this one of those things where maybe he's not doing well in practice and so he's paying for it? Is it because they have Gideon Davidson and David Easy, and there's a list of reasons of why, but this is one of those instances where it just bothers me for some reason, because I think the guy actually has the talent to be a true contributor at Clemson, and I believe that he could have contributed more if given the chance. And so his stats are not amazing. You're not going to look at the stats and be absolutely blown away, but look at his yards per carry and look at the limited production. Well, when he was given the chance to produce, look at the production. So the guy was a very physical runner. He wasn't going to outrun everyone out on the field, but this is a guy that you could hand the ball off to him and he would move a pile. He's that type of back. And so it bothers me that he's leaving, but I don't blame him. Especially if he goes somewhere that will actually give him a shot and will actually use him. I don't blame him if he does that. Well, he is hitting the transfer portal, but I don't blame him if he actually goes to a team and does very well or just really solid. So anyway, to me, it's just sad news. I'm not going to keep rambling about it. So I hope that we do not see any major people hit the transfer portal. Someone that I have my eyes on, and I try not to read the live chat while I'm doing these because I'm just the world's worst of talking and looking at the chat. But someone just said something about TJ Moore, and I'm going to tell you this: I don't know if I hope he doesn't, but I've said all season long that I'm concerned about TJ Moore potentially hitting the transfer portal. I don't have any inside scoop. I'm not trying to start a rumor, but that guy has a lot of talent, and I really feel like he could be dangerous somewhere in a really good offense and on a really, really good team. And I know Clemson fans, you're mad about that. It's like, what, you don't want him to stay at Clemson? I truly do care about the players. I love Clemson, but I also truly care about the players. And I think there's just this feeling that I have that he could be next. I don't know, but we definitely know that Keith Adams Jr., a Clemson legacy player, he is leaving Clemson. So it's kind of a sad day. Folks, y'all take care of yourselves. I'm glad you're here. I will mention this. I don't have the link right now in the description. I'll try to place it in the description later on. But go check out Section 103. That is Section 103. They just dropped a Clemson collection on December the 3rd. They asked me to tell everyone about it. They sent me some incredible polos and hats, and folks, I'm telling you, you need to go check it out. If you love t-shirts and polos, stickers, what if you love Clemson, you need to go check this out. They have some incredible designs based off of some historic designs in Clemson, traditions from Clemson, like Howard's Rock, Two Right Turns, the Cadas, all that. Go check that out, because I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to thank me. The clothes are made very comfortable, everything for men, women, and children. You'll absolutely love it. So go check it out, and also remember to use the promo code Tigers10. It's a one-use code, but use that for 10% off your purchase. So go check them out and let them know that you heard about them from me. That is Section 103. Folks, y'all take care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time. As always, go Tigers.